Hello, everyone. Let's see if that works better this time. How you doing? Procagom, thank you for the $50 tip. Incredibly generous of you. Let's see if this works any better now that I restarted stuff. We'll see what happens. At minimum, I'll check the RAM usage if it's doing it again. Yeah, what the hell? Delete. Task manager. Using 71% of the memory, which isn't nothing, but like, it's got enough left that it shouldn't be that big of a fucking problem, right? I don't know. Would it help if I saved all of the other ones and only opened one tab at a time? This was literally never a problem. So now I'm trying to troubleshoot on stream, which is not entertaining for anyone, and I apologize. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, Mom, don't worry that this long-distance call's on my bill.
It's so.
I've tried, but Mikey won't eat it.
It's not so.
Oh, you know, he eats nothing but peanut butter sandwiches.
That's not true.
Hang on. What's the problem here?
Kara said some guy named Paul Bunyan ate 16 cows for lunch. That's what my teacher said.
Trish, I fixed it. I just have this one small piece left over.
Yeah, that's nice. Yes, Mom, I am listening. And don't worry, this call's on my bill. It's no problem. Why don't I call you later, Mom?
Oh, good. It seems to be working better now. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood.
Don't worry about Mikey being a picky eater, Mom.
Broccoli?
I think he's getting over it.
Gross. I want peanut butter.
Trish.
Deb, hi, how are you?
Okay, have you spoken to Melanie?
Yeah, she called this morning, said she'd try to make it, but she's a little swamped.
What?
I am going to... I literally cannot express the feelings I am feeling.
Detroit, the near future. Officer
No, it's every video.
Alex J. Murphy and his partner Ann Lewis fight to rid the
Are you meant? No, this isn't real. This is just graphics. I'm not even actually broadcasting in 1080p. That's just part of the stuff.
decaying city of the criminal.
I genuinely don't know what to do. I don't know what to do here. I don't even know where to begin troubleshooting this problem. Test a non-YouTube video? Let's try a Reddit video, I guess. Oh god, it's like a new Reddit. Fucking ew.
So fucking like stupid, man, in my opinion. They read one goddamn.
No, it's every video. What the hell? What could be causing this? Switch browser? I can try. Hold on. Let me pull up fucking Microsoft Edge, I guess. Let's try that. If it works, it works. Let me copy paste these links and see. Jesus, Windows 11 is fucking impossible to navigate. Try this. And I will switch the window capture to that for you. We'll see how it goes. incorrectly aspect ratioed at the moment. Oops. Let's give that a shot. I might just have to switch browsers? Because this seems to be working fine. Apparently Google Chrome is just a big piece of shit. For whatever reason. Wait, I don't have an Ethernet cable. I don't have an Ethernet port up here. I cannot plug my computer in. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have to do. I'm just gonna have to switch browsers real quick. Let me log in on YouTube on Microsoft Edge so I can have my premium ad-free bullshit. And then I'm good. Okay. Now I just need to copy paste all of these fucking links, but we're gonna do it one at a time. Alright, back to the internet thing. I'm sorry that this has been such a fucking pain in the ass today. I really meant this to be like a chill, normal stream and not have anything go wrong. Wrong button.
Oh, Mom, don't worry that this long-distance call's on my bill.
How embarrassing is that for Google that they can't run their own goddamn website?
I've tried, but Mikey won't eat it.
One sec.
Oh, you know, he eats nothing but peanut butter sandwiches.
That's not true.
Hang on. What's the problem here?
Kara said some guy named Paul Bunyan ate 16 cows for lunch. That's what my teacher said.
Trish, I fixed it. I just have this one small piece left over.
Yeah, that's nice. Yes, Mom, I am listening. And don't worry, this call's on my bill. It's no problem. Why don't I call you later, Mom?
What's with sitcom dads and being useless? I don't want to say what I want to say. Hydrate!
Don't worry about Mikey being a picky eater, Mom.
Broccoli?
I think he's getting over it.
Gross. I want peanut butter.
Trish.
Deb, hi, how are you?
Okay, have you spoken to Melanie?
Yeah, she called this morning, said she'd try to make it, but she's a little swamped.
What
a day. What happened with you?
You go first.
Okay, well, I tell you. I was in the kitchen. Mom, don't worry that this long-distance call's on my bill.
Shit, it's the scene from earlier, but with Dutch angles and stuff.
Not so.
So it hats off on costume days, if it is accommodatable with the costume, yes?
Did not. Kara said some guy named Paul Bunyan ate 16 cows for lunch.
I just have this one small piece left over.
Broccoli? Gross. I want peanut butter.
What did you do?
What else? I tapped into the power.
Tell me about it.
There I was, an ordinary mom.
Need help? Visit our website at www.saveyoursanity.com.
Oh god, it's a dream advertisement! Stop beaming ads into my dreams!
Or just save your sanity by tapping into the resources of more than 40,000 helpful websites.
Then I slid into my computer chair, and with a few clicks of my mouse, I became a mom on the net with the world at my fingertips. To cut down on my phone bill, I wrote my mother a letter. Then in 1/6 of a second, I emailed the letter from my computer to hers. I found some great information on engine repair for John. Kara and I read up on Paul Bunyan. I found some delicious sandwich recipes that Mikey actually ate.
None of these people can do these research for themselves, by the way. This is absolutely her job. Trey, what do you want me to wear for the hats off?
Then my budding artists found some great craft projects on their computer, which kept them occupied while I had quiet time with the baby.
Bravo!
And you?
I had your typical 90-mile-an-hour don't stop till you drop day. Unfortunately, it started out too slow. Come on, cooperate. I've got to be at work in 30 minutes. I can't believe this. I need a more reliable car.
Mom, can you help me with
Whatever
something
I'd like.
tonight?
What, honey?
I have to do a 12th grade report on Africa with maps of all the mountains and rivers and tributaries.
Rivers and tributaries. Okay.
Love a good
The boss
tributary.
needs a stock report by 12 noon. Hello? You need to know the theme of the baby shower I'm in charge of.
What do you mean the theme of the baby shower? The theme is we're having a baby. You need a themed baby shower?
By tomorrow.
The theme is you're great with child.
No problem.
The theme is please give us things for this baby. Babies are expensive. That's the theme.
And was it a problem?
It could have been. There I was, your typical working mom, but with a few clicks of my mouse.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
found a
dun, dun.
car with...
Copyright infringement. That's the Superman theme song. John Williams didn't die for this.
6 cylinders, great gas mileage. And it's right in my price range.
For the record, I know John Williams is still alive.
Gave Chrissy a stack of paperwork on Africa, almost as high as the Kilimanjaro mountain she's
Well, that's just a waste of paper. She gonna read that much? Kinda doubt it.
reporting on.
Maybe it's her hyperfixation. I don't know. MH Darkbeast with 100 bits says, "Greetings, Hannah. It's a bit long, but perfect for VHS Vault." Thank you very much for the link. Clown Ministry video. Perfect. No notes. Bittergrin says, "The theme of all baby showers should be alien. Change my mind. Some should be ninja. Some should be ninja. And occasionally, pirate."
Got a current stock report from my boss and looked up baby shower themes.
Hold on, I gotta look at that list of themes.
Boss and looked up baby shower themes.
Barbecue cookout shower. Is that a theme? That's a menu more than a theme, isn't it? Wine and cheese shower. Again, I'm a fan of cheese. Wine seems a little unfortunate if you're the expecting parent, but whatever. Pool splash shower. That's a theme. Again, wine and cheese is more a menu thing than a theme. Potluck shower. Why are half of these the menu? Fiesta shower. Welcome our new baby party. That's just what the party is. That's a lack of a theme. That's themeless. Name our new baby shower. Oh, that's pretty fucked up. Can we all vote for, like, Baby McBabyface? That'd be incredible. I want to vote. I'm going to trash the vote for this kid's name. I'm going to ruin their life.
I think I'll choose the Fiesta theme.
I'm going to stuff that ballot box with Farkle Fart Face.
Joyce, that sounds like fun.
How does anyone have time to have fun?
Melanie!
You made it!
I'm so sorry I missed lunch. I had to go to the library to copy reference material for Nikki's report on New Zealand, and that took forever. Then I went to the bookstore to get a cookbook of low-fat recipes for that party that I might go to with George Cooper on Saturday. And of course, the book was sold out, so now I get to drive back there on Thursday. I had to drive to my sister's and drop off a poem. She wants it for her second graders tomorrow.
Melanie,
and then,
are you on the internet?
isn't that for techno geeks with spreadsheets?
Oh, Mel, you...
Isn't that for techno geeks? Penigagami, thanks for 100 bits, kicking off a hype train.
need the power. Come on.
Meet you both at my house.
Hello, I'm Trish Casey, founder and editor of The Mommy Times, an online magazine for moms.
And I'm Deb Rome, computer
A website? You mean a website?
consultant and owner of Deb's Webs, a web design company. And this is Melanie.
She gets points for a good name. Augie Boo, thanks for gifting a sub.
Join us now as we explore the power of the internet.
We're Moms on the Net.
We became Moms on the Net because there are so many resources available on the internet for moms and their families.
That subscription thing is wrong, by the way. I changed it to a new one, but it didn't quite work right. We're testing. This is the beta stream. We're gonna have to adjust some things.
After teaching countless internet seminars to women, we realize that many people are intimidated by the net.
We also know that once you tap into the power of the internet and experience the resources of the world, literally at your fingertips, you'll wonder why you waited so long.
The net is exciting.
So enjoy our action-packed internet adventure, because when it's time for the real action, we surf the net. Learn with us as we ride the wave of information called the internet. We created Moms on the Net for 3 reasons. First, we want all women to share an awareness of the resources available for them on the net.
Second, we want moms to be comfortable helping their kids on the net and know how to monitor their activities.
Our country's...
This is the horrifying origin of mommy blogs that lead to measles outbreaks. Overthought says, disappointed with all the menu ideas, we didn't have a make-your-own placenta omelet bar theme. Oh no! I'm never gonna be able to eat an omelet without thinking about placenta again, so thanks for that. 45% to level 1 on the hype train.
Leaders say it's their goal that by the year 2000...
Action-packed with MIDI music and looping 1990s GIFs. I need to take a brief break from this video to show you the greatest fucking advertisement song for an old computer thing ever. Give me a second to pull this up. We're gonna rock it, chat. We're gonna goddamn rock this fucking place.
Ericson, state-of-the-art technology for you, today, for tomorrow. Our telecommunication technology turns your phone into a computer terminal. With speech service and other integrated services, such as the Follow Me service, wake-up call service, pre-programmed at your phone terminal, and owing to our cellular radio technique, to and from your car. But without your car as well. Our system also covers services such as teletext, videotext, and can also provide a nationwide network overview. You've seen only a few samples of today's telecommunication services with AXE, the heart of our system. Just imagine what is possible in a completely integrated service digital network.
I thought it was over. It's not. It's only halfway done. The lyrics haven't even kicked in yet, motherfuckers.
All the different function modules have the same interface. This means unlimited possibilities for extension to any future function module. And all this holds true for the software, too. This is the modular principle of AXE. We also have extensive courses for training and education.
Today for tomorrow for you. Continuation, state-of-the-art technology, communication. Today for tomorrow.
Another insurance for the future for you is our Maintenance Installation Production Support Center, MIPSC, where you are always directly in touch with AXE experts around the clock.
Lines off the tongue.
You've heard of our worldwide reputation, state-of-the-art technology,
our kicking baseline,
highest quality, and in the long run, the lowest cost. And remember the Ericson concept, developed for you, today, for tomorrow.
Now that fucking ruled.
All public classrooms will be wired for the internet.
And third, the more frequently women get on the internet and use it, the more there'll be services targeted and developed for women. Are you ready, Melanie? I guess so.
Is the internet about to get woke?
So what?
I've seen the quartering. I know how this goes. First the women show up, then all of a sudden the gays want in. What's next? Non-white people? Is that even allowed?
The net.
The internet's a network of thousands of computers worldwide communicating and sharing information with each other.
A single computer in the home of one mom on the net can easily communicate with computers throughout the world.
The internet is one entity with many different components. Two of the most widely used components of the internet are electronic mail, or email, and the World Wide Web.
To visualize the way it works, imagine the internet like a giant octopus with its many arms extending outward on their own.
One day, its network will overwhelm us all, and we will all become one. Resistance is futile. All hail the tentacle.
Email and the World Wide Web are two of the arms extending out from the internet, each arm entirely separate from the other, yet both part of the same body.
Email is one of the easiest, most inexpensive communication tools available today. You can instantly send or receive text from one computer to another. Email's great for anything you might use paper mail or the phone for. Letters, recipes, jokes, poems, even business.
The World Wide Web is a
Tentacles, you say? Yes, 8 of them. The internet has 8 tentacles, specifically.
Now, we've all seen www.this and www.that. This www is part of the address for each communication site or website on the World Wide Web. Unlike email, which has only text, the web...
Read the poem in the email draft. Hold on, I missed it.
These jokes.
What do you think of the Dear Deb, what do you think of the following poem? There once was a man named a mom named Suzette, who hadn't quite gotten the net, when along came a video that taught her all she'd need to know. Oh, come on! I know it's on screen for half a second, but you chose to write a limerick. You chose to write a limerick. No one made you write a limerick. That's not even a slant rhyme. Emily Dickinson would be in here saying, get that the fuck out of here. What? Video? Need to know? I can't abide that.
Great for
now she's surfing every chance that she gets.
Anything you might use paper mail or the phone for.
It is No Man from Nantucket, that's true.
Letters, recipes, jokes.
Remember when SpongeBob referenced that limerick? That's hilarious.
Poems, even business.
The World Wide Web is abbreviated www. Now, we've all seen www.this and www.that. This www is part of the address for each communication site or website on the World Wide Web. Unlike email, which has only text, the web can combine text, pictures, animation, and sound. Car manufacturers, movies, and even the Discovery Channel have websites. Most businesses and modern products now have a website.
The internet was born in 1969. Masterminded by the Department of Defense, it was a computer linking system originally intended for the use of educational facilities and the government. Thanks to the brain power and the innovation of many different people and organizations, the internet has now grown strong.
One of our most frequently asked questions is, when I'm on America Online, CompuServe, or the Microsoft Network, am I on the internet?
Many people think that an online service and the internet are the same, but they're not. If you become a member of an online service, you're actually on a private computer network, but you may still access the internet through these online services. Once you actually get on, you're communicating with thousands of computers.
Through the wonders of modern technology, it's now possible to access the internet through a phone line and view it on a television set.
But currently, the most popular
internet on my TV
and most widely available means is through your computer. And for this, you need 5 things.
The first thing you'll need, of course, is a computer, either a PC or a Macintosh. It doesn't matter.
Second, a modem, which connects your computer to a phone line. Modems can be internal, which means the modem gets installed inside your computer, or they can be external, which means they're a separate piece of equipment that gets connected to a cable.
I appreciate that they defined internal and external in case, as a parent, you don't know the difference, which is a concerning vibe if you don't know basic words as a parent, but whatever.
External modems also have indicator lights that are helpful. Your modem should have a 14.4 baud rate or faster. The baud rate is the rate at which the modem transmits computer data through a phone line.
Is that basically a bit rate, but before the rate was high enough to call it a bit rate? Is a baud some smaller amount than bits?
Third, a telephone connection. You can use your current phone line. However, if your mom is trying to call to give you a break by watching your kids for the afternoon, she'll get a busy signal.
Fourth, an internet service provider or ISP account. More about that in a minute.
Fifth, internet service provider software, which comes with the ISP account. Okay, for a new car and a trip to Europe, what are the 5 things you need?
A computer, a modem, a telephone line, an internet service provider, and internet service provider software.
Okay, that's great. Now let's assume you have a computer, a modem, and a phone line also.
I feel like they really wanted to get to 5. I feel like counting the ISP separate from the ISP software is a bit of a stretch.
Squared away.
The web is used to communicate.
To get your computer ready to communicate with another computer, you'll use 3 communication tools in a similar manner in which you'd use a long-distance phone company, a telephone, and the Yellow Pages. You'll start with an internet service provider or an ISP. When you become connected to an ISP, this gives your modem someplace to call. Choosing a provider is similar to selecting a long-distance telephone company. These providers charge by the month and give unlimited access to the internet.
No matter which ISP you choose, you can always access other computers served by different ISPs. It's kind of like making a long-distance phone call to a friend who may subscribe to a different long-distance carrier than you do.
There are 2 different kinds of providers. One that connects you directly to the internet for a monthly flat fee, and the other that provides additional services and features, but may charge you by the hour to access the internet.
Do I not remember the joy of updating and installing AOL? With my age, no, not really. I remember using it, but I didn't deal with installing it or anything. That was my parents' deal.
ISP should provide you with a local phone number to dial into the internet and a personal email address.
The second communication tool you'll use is software. You'll need certain software installed on your computer so you can navigate the web. The word software means a program that gets installed on your computer, which acts as an interpreter, converting a computer code into easily readable text, pictures, and animation that you can see. Installing software on your computer is kind of like putting a brain into the body of your computer.
The software used to navigate the web is called a browser. The browser will allow you to physically look at or browse through sites on the web. The browser is like the telephone. It's the tool that provides direct access to the website that you're interested in. The 2 most popular browser products are the Netscape Navigator and Microsoft Explorer.
The third communication tool is called the search engine. The search engine is like the Yellow Pages. It allows you to search for a company, a website, or
Apparently this website still exists. Jesus Christ. Or it's from the Wayback Machine. That makes sense. The Mommy Times, dedicated to preserving the sanity of moms everywhere. The Mom-to-Mom Support Network on the web, April 29th, 1997. I'm not gonna be a dick about this. Like, what am I gonna say? Make fun of these moms? I don't think I could probably do that without being an asshole. I don't have anything to make fun of anyway. The old Web 1.0 websites are interesting, though, how you'd have that, like, solid repeating background over and over. That's fun.
information by using a keyword or subject.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sure they're very excited, but I'm ready to watch Brother Future. Let's get into it. Let me grab the link, and we will watch the movie. We watched the first 5 minutes of this or so the other day, but then decided we need to watch it in full. So let's do it! No, that's wrong. Sorry, it keeps trying to open stuff in Chrome. You had your chance, Google. Pointed out yesterday this won an Emmy. appreciate all the gratuitous record scratches, so you know that this is an urban area. Jesus Christ. You will probably recognize this guy as Mr. Mosby from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Sorry, it was nominated for an Emmy. At least it didn't win, that's good. It's called Brother Future.
Right now, this is the sweetest deal in Detroit, brother. $70. Huh? There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. Thank you.
Oh shit, there's a whole NES there in box with Zapper.
Brother!
I'll take 2.
Oh, TJ, man, this is fresh. Where you get all this stuff? Don't worry about it. You stole it. Hey, brother, you can't steal something that's already been stolen. Word. That's right, I'm an entrepreneur. All right, you see something you like? This is the baddest stuff, fellas. We're talking megawatts. All right, crunch, blow. Your money is paper and paper is wood. But in your pockets, it's doing no good. But in my hands, it will feel so right, and these jamming sounds will rock all night. See, they call me the peddler for reasons different and same. I'll always be the winner of this here game. You ain't got a lot of time, so waste it not. You get to get, and I'll get to God. Word. So I'm setting up this deal where I can sell more stuff, man, but I need a partner. I need someone I can trust, someone who's gonna stand by me, like Uncle Bill would say. I need someone who's going to be the best gosh darn friend that a person like myself can find, say.
Oh, this is already aging great with a Bill Cosby reference. Dillis Filler says you can't steal something that's already been stolen, and property is theft.
My mother killed me. Man, don't tell her. I mean, do you think I go home and tell my grandma everything that I do? It's bad enough she finds out when I'm not in school, and then she starts preaching. Boy, you better stop wasting your life. Got too many darn fools in this world, and we don't need one more. You gotta live your own life, brother.
See, I have a life, and I want to keep it.
Did you call this a life, man? I mean, come on. I'm gonna make myself some real dough. I'm gonna be living on the hype tip.
Sound like 5 to 10 in the pen.
Oh, man, you gotta get it while it's kicking, brother. Tomorrow ain't gonna last forever.
They can't arrest him anyway. He's not stealing and selling things. He's just traveling with merchandise he acquired by fortuitous chance. By the way, we're gonna do Sob Sids tomorrow, and Chili's doing not great. So preview for that.
So each of you will write a biography about a black leader who has championed the cause of human rights. You could write about someone from the past, like Sojourner Truth or Denmark Vesey, or you can choose a contemporary person like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X.
TJ, it's your time.
TJ.
What's up?
TJ, you've got a brain. Why won't you use it?
Oh, I'm saving it for a special occasion. Please excuse.
Yes, he claims he was visited by some counter-terrorism folks for his comments about the judge.
What's your name?
Lonnie.
Lonnie had to babysit sister.
No, man, but I don't have a sister.
It's a technicality. $2. Yo, Romeo, let's blow. So, you gonna help me?
What, study for the Black History test?
Yo, homie, why should I waste my time on school? I'm a straight-A student on these streets, man.
I'm a straight-A student on the streets.
You gotta take risks.
Did I see the new trans combat robot just dropped? Oh, God. No, I haven't seen this. Give me a sec.
This is the largest buy we have ever had. This is
based.
Gigapod.
This is the most important fight in NHL history. Just kidding that this chainsaw was going to fight.
The music is a problem. I can't play more because of the music, but that's cool.
You gotta have vision, man. I got a vision of repeating
Have his army of followers not broken him out of jail yet? No. As it turns out, they're willing to give him money, but not commit felonies for him. Not yet, at least, so.
Junior year, at this rate I'll graduate and collect Social Security. Nah, cuz I ain't with it.
You know, Crunch, Social Security will be broke by the time you're old enough to collect it.
They've been saying that forever, by the way. That's a way to I mean, not in a conspiracy way, but people have been saying that for fucking ever. Don't let them take Social Security away. Using that line. They were saying it 30 years ago.
This is the last one, brother.
All right, thanks, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, you. Freeze. Up against the wall. You have any identification on you?
Getting hit by a car, one of the more interesting methods of time travel. God. Probably unstable deadbeat. We're probably gonna get a Wizard of Oz ending. Bonus points if any of the performers from the past segment are also in the future segment, and we get a "and you were there."
I got you now. Man, what's up, man? Where am I? Who are you?
He ain't the one.
Where's Crunch?
What you mean he ain't the one?
The one what?
Turner, look at the clothes on this one.
Yo, what about?
He ain't had on no clothes like that.
Yo, look, man. You guys undercover? I ain't got no stuff on me, man. You can frisk me.
Shut up, nigga.
Do you think they're undercover at like a I don't even know where you think they're undercover, at some kind of old-timey photo novelty company?
Nigga, yo, don't make me bust a move on you. Man, there's a law against police brutality.
There's a law against runaways, boy.
Man, I ain't no runaway. I got a home.
That language is going to be in here, by the way, because it is about, it takes place during the time of slavery, so.
Come you ain't in it?
I don't know. Last thing I remember,
We taking you in.
You gotta read me my rights.
I hope I'm wrong, but the vibe I get from this is really condescending so far. This is about how far we got before we paused to watch it today, when we watched it last time and started it. The vibe I get so far is basically, you shouldn't behave because you have it so good. What's that noise? Hold on. Someone's playing in one of my other tabs.
We have ever had this.
The vibe I get is that it's basically like, hey, you don't be a thief because you could be in slavery times, and it's like, these aren't related at all. What are you talking about? Just feels bad. Just feels bad. Thank you for 25 months. Holy hell.
You ain't got no rights, boy.
Man, I'm innocent till proven guilty. What is this?
You go on the market, boy. Get you a new owner.
How far to Charleston?
4 or 5 miles.
4 miles? You want me to walk? Man, come on. Look, my car's parked around the corner. I got the keys. Well, I had the keys. Look, guys, I mean, this is cruel and unusual punishment now. I am a juvenile. I'll sue.
Ah, the calm white people music. We're in South Carolina. Apparently, this not only traveled him in time, but space.
Charleston, 1822? 1822.
Oh, this living historical village takes it way too far. Turns out it's just like the M. Night Shyamalan movie, The Village. They're just very into the role-playing. Not nearly enough horse turds in these time travel settings. Every time travel movie that goes back in time like this should have the time traveler immediately throw up upon entering a city because of the smell, and then they get acclimated and move on. But there should be a vomit scene. And then they spread the common cold from the 21st century to everyone hundreds and hundreds of years ago, and everyone dies.
Man, you gotta wake up. Yo, homeboy, what's up? Place is tripping, ain't it? I'm about to bust a move on this place. Denmark, over here.
Sorry for what happened. Sack slipped out of my hands. I didn't know what to do, what to say.
We've planned this for years now. We're so close. From now on, I'll come to you, you contact the men.
What about the weapons?
I'll hide them, just be sure you can get more. Go on now. I have another job to do.
Get out of this. I'll be all right soon. Yes. Just keeping our prayers. We're gonna be all right.
So what you in for?
How does he still not get it? Does he still not get it? I thought we were past this. I thought he was taking in the historical horror of it all. He still doesn't understand what's happening? He did need to pay more attention in school. Jesus Christ. You know, maybe I'm more tuned into the tropes of time travel because I'm a big fan of, like, time travel movies. This whole top row up here is time travel. Well, come on. You need someone to walk up with a newspaper and literally be like, look at the date. Except that happened. He did see the date literally in a newspaper. They did that trope. But he still doesn't seem to understand. He's not in jail. You're not in jail. You're being held in a pen because you're considered property because it's the fucked up shit going on.
Yo, man, I'm talking to you. You speak English, man?
Oh, don't just touch him. Okay.
put these on.
Jane Ellen is thrilled to be in and she's...
Get out of my way. Going to the governor's conference.
Fair prediction, Ashley, one up.
Well, that depends. I've worked to oversee on the plantation. Cotton yet to harvest, listen, drill a new crop.
Anna, you clearly paid attention to history class. No, I just own the show Roots on Blu-ray.
You gotta beat the slaves to get a good day's work out of them.
Oh God! Oh, the kid in the Nikes on. Oh, the visual, the symbolism, the visual symbolism. Ugh!
What are those? Take them off. Take them off!
When's he gonna run into Kunta Kinte? Kunta Kinte's dead by this point, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure in that story, Kunta Kinte was brought to the Americas in like 17 something, like the mid 1700s, and this is 1820s. I think Izzy was around by this time in the chronology of Roots.
Where you from, boy?
Not from around here. This must be a nightmare.
Now, let me move up here. Now, let's start this at $625. $625. Yes, thank you. Now, who'll give me $700? $700. Let's keep this bidding up, folks. This man is strong. Look, as you can see, he's fathered a healthy child. This man is prime stock. You bring in your cut. Now, how about $800? Can I have I got $800. How about $825? Oh, $825, $825. $800 going once, going twice. Sold to that gentleman for $800. Come on, get it. Got a second. No!
Kagami says, to be fair, Hannah, modern school kids in the South probably wouldn't know what's going on given the state of things. He's from Detroit, though. And if anything, kids in the South are getting taught this is just part of their heritage or some shit.
What is it you're looking to buy here anyway?
Mr. Meese, I always
Kunta Kinte died in 1822. Fun fact, he's fictional, though. Yeah.
buy my slaves as I buy my livestock. Best quality for the dollar. And I'm always on the lookout for a field hand the likes of Josiah, with brains. Ladies and gentlemen, the next one is a stray. Well, look like nobody worked this boy anyplace. His hands are soft. Must have kept him in the kitchen. Step up here, boy. Ah, step up here. He's young. He's alert. It'll take a little discipline. This could turn out to be a good one, folks. Now, who'll offer me $100? Let's start this boy off at $100. Who'll give me $100? Who'll start this boy? Ah, we'll start him off at $100. Now, who'll offer me $125? There we are. Now, there's a man who knows good quality when he sees it. Now, 150. 150. Can I have 150? Please.
This is fucked up to see even in a not very well-made movie. Like, this movie's, like, it's not the worst TV movie I've ever seen in terms of the production, but it's clearly cheap. But even so, this is, like, hard to watch.
125 going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold to that gentleman for $125.
Like, look, stealing stuff, like, if it's not something you need, isn't a great thing to do. I understand if you need, like, diapers or food or something, like, I don't really give a shit. But he was stealing, like, radios and stuff just to make a buck. You know, that's a dick move. But this is such an inordinate consequence for that behavior. Like, no one deserves this. This is horrifying.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
This boy to work in the fields.
Yes, sir, Master.
Yeah, they keep throwing in the, like, digital cowbell thing. That way it's, like, old-timey, but he's from the 90s, get it?
Fields? What's he talking about? Cotton fields. Master Cooper's plantation. Oh, man, I gotta wake up. Don't look sleep. Say, what if this isn't a dream? What if this is
true, he was stealing from other thieves, too. Which, in the hierarchy of thievery, probably better.
All right? Just because some fool pays another fool $125, it doesn't make me a slave.
I do not accept your... I choose not to contract with you? Are we sovereign citizen this? Oh, God.
Here's Master Cooper.
Here's a good lesson in how rights work. Whenever I see sovereign citizens be like, God gives us our rights. All right, look, philosophically, if you need some sort of anchor for your position on human rights, whatever gets you there, man. But, like, practically speaking, human rights are what everyone enforces, and that's why it's important that we all recognize them and don't just outsource that to, like, a deity or something. Because, holy shit, you can absolutely be in situations where people just decide you don't get rights because their version of Christianity or whatever decides you don't. So don't just say natural law, sovereign citizens. Not good.
He owns me. Now he owns you. Yo, nobody owns me. There's sunglasses, okay? Hey, what's wrong with you people?
Through for today?
Still some more work to do before sunset. Another one in bondage. I'm sorry, son. At least you are one of God's chosen. Will you be coming to my prayer meeting as usual?
Hey, you look familiar. Hey, man, you got juice.
I feel like it's a little like, I don't know. I feel like him being like another one in bondage. Like, you're here every day. I understand why, for a plot point, they said it, but, like, in-universe, does he have a reason to say that? Everyone in his life who's black is a slave, right? They can't be... I know that, like, freemen existed, like, who had freed themselves one way or another, but, like, it could not have been common
around here. Tell him to let me go.
In this area, you know?
You know, pull, influence.
Freedmen have only certain rights. What do they call you?
TJ, from Detroit. Up
All
north?
the way from Detroit.
The underground. You're a runaway.
I'm not a runaway. What's your name?
Denmark, BC.
Denmark. Yeah, that name sounds familiar. I know where I saw you. Yeah, you were behind the jail talking to that other brother. Yo, man, hey, if you can get me back to Detroit, you gotta tell me.
I'd better leave. Go with God.
Does he just think this is what South Carolina's like in the 90s? He just thinks he's in South Carolina. This is just what he thinks the South is like. And he's not that wrong.
So he's a freedman, huh? From the West Indies. Saved 20 years to buy his freedom.
Are we gonna get... Oh, okay, so he is freed. Good. Are we gonna go through this whole movie and he's not gonna figure out it's been time travel at all? Like, is he ever gonna figure out he's back in time?
Still couldn't get it. Well, how did he get it? Won the lottery. Just my luck. I never win the lottery. You can read and write. Speaks different languages. I can read and write, man. I learned that in school. Go to school? Yeah, when I want to. My business comes first. Where are we going now?
Leaving Charleston, headed toward Master Cooper's plantation.
Think you can head to Detroit?
Wish I could get to a free state.
Yo, what's up with all this free state stuff?
What's up with all this, I don't know, shackles and jailing and being told I'm sold as a slave? What's going on?
State where a black man ain't a slave.
This is called Brother Future.
Where we free.
How long you been a slave?
Since I was born.
How old are you?
Old Isaac said I was born in 1802.
Old Isaac. I guess he's a slave too.
Okay, he was just directly told this man was born in 1802. Did he not pick up on this? Is he still not getting it?
Please.
This is comical.
Man, I'll tell you, Josiah.
Pre-Civil War.
I got a homeboy back in the hood named Crunch. If he could see this now, man. This is a trip.
Who knocks?
He thinks it's a dream. I know he said that, but then why does he want to get back to Detroit? Just wake up if he thinks it's a dream.
I finished the plans. We must work quickly now. We have only 1 month. It is vital that you remember everything I tell and show you. Your lives and hundreds of others depend on this.
All right. Denmark. Can't let you continue to finance this thing alone, man. This will help.
True.
Good.
I've managed to save this much.
Thank you.
Oh man, this is ridiculous.
Watch your step.
All right, where do I sleep?
You sleep over here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh man, are you kidding me?
Honestly, that was better than I thought it was going to be, all things considered.
It's a bed? Man, my dog sleeps better than this.
That's all we got.
All right. Where's the men's room?
Oh, this is the men's room.
No. The bathroom, the head. I gotta go.
It's outside.
It's outside?
And watch out for the snakes.
Forget about it.
Oh, is it a... I can't tell if it's an actual floor or a dirt floor.
Good night.
Cthulhu, thank you for a 3-stream streak. Yeah, the letting him keep the sunglasses I don't get. If he had anything on him, I'm sure they would have taken it and just basically appropriated it as their own property.
You're late. Get out in the fields.
Oh, man, who are you telling me what to do?
I'm in charge here. I'm the overseer.
Yeah? Who's overseeing your clothes?
These are Master Cooper's clothes.
Don't say that to the guy with the whip. That's not good.
Yeah? Well, he ain't got no taste either. Get out. Oh, man. Get out of my face. And get out of my dream, too. I'm sick of this. Yo, all right? I'm gonna count to 3, all right? And I'm gonna wake up, and you're gonna be gone. 1, 2, 3.
Well, that was actually a good stage punch.
Oh, man. This ain't no dream.
Oh, that did it. Okay.
You do as I say. Now get out in them fields and start working.
Honey, my back gonna give out one of these days if I don't put out this hard work. The Lord gonna bless my back last nothing.
Oh, that's not gonna go well. Jesus Christ. I'm confused. I'm confounded because on the one hand, this isn't a very good movie. Like, the production isn't good, and the tone is throwing me off because it's, like, doing a lot of comedy, attempts at comedy, when the subject matter is, like, very serious and, like, this is hard to watch. And every time he does something cringe like this that you know, like, oh my god, this is the worst decision he's ever made. It's painful. Like, I know they're gonna whip him. I know there's gonna be a scene where they do the Kunta Kinte thing, like, from Roots, and they're gonna, like, put him, like, up on a thing and whip him, and it's gonna be like, this doesn't fit the tone! The tone of this is not good!
Where you from? You don't know how to pick cotton? I'm from Detroit, and the only cotton that I see is in a store, and it's labeled designer.
I'll show him how to do it. Pick it like this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would have given him more than a stern word for pulling up from the roots multiple plants.
What, the white balls? Oh, man, I'll be out here all day.
You're telling me the white stuff on these is the cotton?
I can't feel...
Why did they make this character this obtuse?
My sack with those little bitty things?
Cut up fingers? Oh. Oh.
Hey, old man, how long we have to do this?
How old is old? Name's Isaac. We work till sunset.
No. I mean, how long do we have to do this work?
Until you're dead.
Whole lives.
Look, I can't take this, man. I mean, my back is killing me. My hands are bleeding. I mean, look at these. Do these look like the hands of a slave?
Yeah, they're black.
It's a pretty good line.
How'd you get here anyway? The fields.
I was a house slave. Got caught doing what I wasn't supposed to be doing.
What do you mean?
My wife lived in another plantation. Tried to see her one night. Cooper said no. I went anyway.
Yeah, that ain't nothing.
Cooper thought it was. Why I'm here.
What happened to your wife?
I never saw her again.
I thought flipping burgers was tough.
Talk strange. Words you use?
Well, that's because I'm from a different time, man. 1990.
You don't know how to hear that kind of talk.
No, I'm for real, man. Serious. This is the dope. You ever seen a brother with these kicks?
What's this kicks?
Shoes. Like the hat, the shades.
Yeah.
What's this?
Rice. I fix it myself.
Yeah, but that's all it is rice. I mean, where's the meat?
We gets meat first of the month.
Hey, boy. Come over here. I'm gonna let you get me my food from the main house, boy.
Oh, really? Thanks, Zeke. You're so good to me. You know, Zeke, where I come from, we get our own food. Hey, chill out. Just food.
I eat the same food Master eats. No slave food. And you fetch it, here?
Yeah, boss.
Malcolm X yelling from the future, his line about house slaves.
You like being master's darky.
Benikagami says, credit where it's due, even if they are going for the stupid moral of the kid was too ungrateful, at least they aren't whitewashing slavery. I guess it's just weird. I guess I don't understand what the purpose of this was. It feels less educational and more like, hey, 90s kids in America who are black, do you have any problems? Stop it. You're better off than they were hundreds of years ago when all black people in the United States were slaves virtually. So shut up is what it feels like. And I don't think that's necessarily the intent, but that's the vibe I get, is like, hey, knock it off, kids. You don't have any problems. Like,
Look at this.
Oh, this is Lifestyles of the Rich and Racist. Run back to Charleston, 1822. Well, you'll find mint julep wishes and slave-owning dreams. And if you're lucky, you might get the master suite in the big house. But if your plans fall in the off-season like mine have, then don't worry. You'll be picking cotton by day and fetching food by night.
that's actually a pretty good joke. Paula Dean live here?
Get off the steps, boy.
Zeke told me to come and get his food.
Bill slaves go around the back, not the kid. You do here.
Let's just hope I don't get old here.
Profane Priestess says, one of the great tragedies of history is how many people thought slavery should die but never saw it. Eli Whitney thought the extra efficiency of the cotton gin would make slavery obsolete because once slavery wasn't necessary, he thought people's better nature would win out. Unfortunately for him, the South just doubled down and used it to make slavery more profitable.
Name's TJ.
TJ? Let me put some on these hands.
Yeah, I'm not used to working in the fields. You know, I do most of my thinking with this. You know, back in the hood.
Yes. You like to scheme on things.
Oh god, does she have magic psychic abilities? They're really doing this trope in a movie about slavery? They're mysticizing her? Oh no. Benigami says, yeah, but if this got made now with the same moral, they'd portray slavery as bad, but more like conservatives' idea of prison bad. Not, you know, treated worse than cattle and every slave owner was an inherently evil piece of shit. Yeah.
7 Crunch don't like to take risks like you do.
She's psychic, because of course she's psychic.
How'd you know that? How do you know about Crunch?
I know lots of things. You'd be surprised.
One of them fortune tellers or something?
No. I just see things with more than my eyes sometimes.
You gotta pick a lane. Is this a historical drama with some, like, getting beamed to the past stuff? Or is it full supernatural? What are we doing? You're getting away from the seriousness of what this should be.
You don't belong here.
You tell me something I don't know. Hey, look, Mortilla, can you get me out of here?
It ain't time yet.
Well, when is the time?
I don't know. You come here for a purpose.
What purpose?
You'll find out.
Is it gonna turn out like, is he gonna like fall in love with someone or at least have an affair, and then it's gonna turn out his friend from earlier, from back in the 90s, is like his great grandson? Holy fuck, Dillis
Yo,
filler.
Got your food?
Where you been, boy? It took you long enough.
Yo, man, chill out. You know, you got to learn to relax.
Man, you don't talk like nobody from around here.
That's because I'm not from around here.
I'm telling everyone I'm from the future.
Living large, huh, Z?
What you say, boy? Don't backtalk me.
But you and Cooper real tight, huh?
I grew up on his family's plantation. I was a houseboy when he was coming up. Yeah, I worked for Master Cooper all my life.
Where's your folks?
And why you want to know that?
I was just wondering. Only folks that I got is my grandmother. She's a whole family all wrapped into one. Sure do miss that one.
I ain't got no family. They sold them off when I was a boy.
That's really rough, homie. How you feel about that?
The fact that he's calling him a homie!
Get out of here. You be stirring up no trouble, boy, because I got my eye on you.
Oh my god, he's the sunglasses!
Hey, you guys want to know the real deal? Check this out. Yeah, there you go. What's the move on this one, fellas? Yeah. All right, high five. Ready? Up like this. Yeah, just like that. All right.
This show is pain. This show is pain.
Now you guys try it together. That's the deal, man. You guys have fun.
Through! Am light. Maybe he was sent back to start this German coast uprising. The 1811 German coast uprising was a revolt of slaves in parts of the territory of Orleans on January 8th through the 10th, 1811. The uprising occurred on the eastern bank of the Mississippi River in what is now the St. John the Baptist, St. Charles, and Jefferson parishes, Louisiana. Timeline doesn't add up. That would be fun, though.
I was looking for you. Thought maybe something wrong.
I had to fetch some things from Master Cooper. Still need putting away.
Making you work on Sunday. It ain't right.
Ain't nothing right about our lives, Caroline. What difference does Sunday make? We slaves. We ain't supposed to be slaves. We're supposed to be free.
One day, Josiah, God's gonna see to it.
Denmark Visa say that time coming.
Hope it comes soon. Sometimes I feel we just dreaming about freedom.
Ain't no dream, Caroline. I'll do it, and the others too, and soon.
Don't worry, and I'm sure after everyone's emancipated, everything will be fine, and everyone will be equal, and nothing bad will ever happen based on anyone's race again.
You know the way. I wanna go. Don't leave me, Josiah. Let me mend this for you.
I sure appreciate you mending things for me, Caroline.
I like doing things for you.
Man, I am tired. I want to go home.
Hush, boy.
Look, Isaac, we got to do something about this. I mean, this has gotten way out of hand. Hey, you ever hear of unions?
What?
We're doing this. We're going here. Okay. All right.
Yeah. You mean no pay, no work? You know, we go on strike, that kind of thing.
They will kill you. They will just kill all of you and make an example out of you. Like, this is not a situation you're gonna figure out some sort of magical quick solution to.
Maybe we should just say no. You know, tell them, hey, we ain't gonna work if you ain't gonna pay us.
We don't work, they gonna kill us.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of this place.
Your friend has tried. They catch you, they make you pay.
Shoot, Detroit City Police can't catch me when I'm in overdrive.
They sometimes use the river.
They who?
Slave traders. They take us from here, away from families. They take the slaves inland by the river, a long way from their families. Like they took my wife from me. Some jump to escape. Most don't make it. Sometimes they find their bodies washed up on the shore. They find you like that. You try to run away.
Last time he tried to get away from something and got hit by a car. Maybe he needs to get hit by like a horse or a cart or something, and then he'll go back further in time, and then he just has to keep looping back further and further until things loop back around to the 90s. I'm sure it's cyclical, it's fine.
Watilla? Watilla? Gotta get Zeke's food.
Put Zeke's bowl down and come over here. Powerful spell came over me this morning. A vision that shook me. I never had nothing happen to me like that before.
It's about me?
Felt it through my whole body. And there was blood dripping from the branches of this tall tree. And I saw you bleeding in the grass under the shade of this tree. The sun was setting. That's when you can go home. Find that tree as the sun is setting.
That's it? I remember.
Hey, Deshaun Long. How's
I
it going?
woke
I'm
up
good.
in front
How are
of
you?
the tree, but there was no blood around.
There's more. A shot rang out like thunder. He was lying there. I touched you. You reached out to me. There's blood on my hands. Gotta help somebody and not ask for nothing in return.
Okay. For me to get home, I gotta help somebody find the tree at sunset.
Yes.
Whenever I see old-timey brooms, I feel so bad. I feel like broom technology was barely worth it until at least, like, the mid-20th century. What were we doing?
Sunset, big tree, and help somebody. Let me help you with that.
That's all right, TJ. I can manage. You tired.
No, I want to help.
Why, that's mighty nice of you.
Yeah, it's a good thing I was around to help you. This is...
My concern is that he's gonna get through this and get sent back to the future, and then immediately get shot by the cop.
Man's work.
I feel like that's your Night of the Living Dead ending, is you have him survive all of this past stuff and have a climax where, you know, he's in threat for his life, and then he gets sent back to the present, and then he's shot by the cop unnecessarily. Get it? Get the metaphor? Anyway, this probably isn't smart enough to do that, so I don't think it'll do that.
Maybe this would help. You put it on like this. Then you ain't got such a heavy load.
Hey, Caroline, look, you've been kicking around this hood for a while. I was wondering, you've been working at the plantation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was wondering, you seen any big trees? I'm looking for a special tree. A special tree. When I landed in front of a special tree.
You funny, TJ.
Look, let me start over again. It's not like any of these trees here, you know? It's a special tree. It's a couple miles from town.
Don't know, TJ. Plenty of big trees here in town.
Say, baby, isn't Josiah hanging?
I ain't sure.
Well, let me tell you something, baby. The brother ain't giving you no play. You got to cut him loose.
Why I want to cut Josiah?
No, I mean, get rid of him. You know, say goodbye, adios.
But I like him. He just ain't want to tell you what he's feeling.
Let me tell you one thing, homegirl. You have got what it takes.
Is this the time to be macking? Is this the time to be hitting on someone? You are in the past. What are you doing? You're gonna give everyone super syphilis. Like, do not under any circumstances, if you time travel, fornicate. Don't do it.
Caroline.
Josiah.
How you doing this day, Caroline?
I'm feeling just fine.
I just come in from the market. You look real nice today, Caroline.
You look pretty good yourself.
Yeah, we all look pretty good now, don't we? Do you mind if we move on? These buckets are heavy.
You don't have to carry Caroline's buckets, TJ. I can do that.
No, I want to help, man. She don't need your help. Yes, she does. No, she don't.
He's having a Philip J. Fry paradox. Someone has to protect us from the space brains. Remember Scooty Puff Jr.'s son!
Maya, hold this. TJ, give me those buckets. I gotta go fetch some more water, no thanks to you, too.
Oh, got it bad for that, sister.
This is the most peculiar attitude of any fictional time traveler I've ever seen, and I have seen a fair number of fictional time travelers, and one or two real ones, but, you know, that's not notable. I do not understand what his deal is. This is so weird. At some times, he takes it very seriously, and at others, it's a big joke. It can't decide if this wants to be Roots or Back to the Future, and it's trying to do both, and it's failing. Black to the Future! I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I'll leave you on that note.
You in love, homie. But don't worry, man. I don't mess around with anyone's name tight squeeze. Especially when they're in love.
Tight squeeze?
Yeah, your lady.
I feel like in a time travel movie, especially if it's like a comedy, you get 1 to 2 slang jokes tops. 3 if you have a really good idea for one that's like a double pun entendre or something. This is done he uses slang anachronistically like 7 times. Do they understand the rule of threes at all? What's this called? Brother Future. Not a very good name.
For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. These men who call themselves master have set themselves up as false gods, and the Bible forbids us to honor them, so we must do what we are about to do. We have gathered some weapons. I have blacksmiths forging more. How many men have we to arm?
At the shipyard, we've got over 100 good men, all willing to fight to the end.
John?
At the livery stable, I'm watched very carefully, but I've managed to recruit about 20 men from several plantations.
We need a much stronger force to cordon off the city and seize the arsenals to start the rebellion. Ned, how many men have you recruited?
There's only me. There's no one else I can trust. But I am watching the governor closely.
Good. Keep us informed if the governor shows any suspicions. We must know if the slave owners learn about our plans.
It would be incredibly based if this ended with a successful slave uprising.
Josiah?
I hear talk at the marketplace. Many slaves are dissatisfied. We all want change.
That tracks. I'd be kind of surprised if he came back from that market research and they're like, no, they're actually like, they're cooler than I thought they'd be about all of this.
Using my pass, I travel the countryside. So far, I've managed to get 30 good men.
And like 15 okay ones.
Let us join hands.
They're pretty lukewarm about it, honestly.
May God forgive us for the violence.
John Brown's a body lies a moldering in the grave. John Brown's a body lies a moldering in the grave. John Brown's a body lies a moldering in the grave, but his solo's marching
I heard some
on.
talk about she was doing something about a thing.
Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum. You want a Hades situation, if you know what I mean? I do know what you mean. Bittergrin says, shit, just looked it up. This was a real slave uprising.
I heard a lot of that in my lifetime. Who you plotting with, boy?
I can't.
Trey, thanks for gifting a sub to the Profane Priestess.
See, listen, I know you want to be in on it. You see, we swore into secrecy.
Don't swear me to nothing.
Well, you think we wrong to want to fight back?
No. You ain't wrong. I just ain't the swearing kind. You know, time coming. If you can use my help, I'll be with you.
Say, what's up, cuz?
Nothing.
Oh, you trying to learn how to read and write?
You can't tell nobody.
You get in trouble.
Real bad. Master Cooper, he don't want us to learn to read and write.
Oh good, he's finally figured out, like, the social norms are quite different here.
This place you come from.
Oh, yeah, Detroit. The Motor City. Don't make me think about it.
People know how to read and write there?
Most of them.
You know how?
Yeah, of course I do.
Show me. I'll pay you money.
Oh, man, the money that Master Cooper's paying you, my grandmother would call it chump change. Look, I'll teach you for free. What about the other brothers?
We have to keep it secret. Somebody might tell.
Will have to be some kind of undercover brother.
That's pathetic. Got my brothers afraid to read and write. All right. Start with your name first.
Did Detroit exist back then? Yeah, it was probably still under well, 1822. Did France still own it then? No. That must have been U.S. territory by then. It would be under the U.S.? Yeah.
O S I.
But yeah, Detroit's been around for a long time. Like a port city. It was used to, you know, move stuff around.
See? That's your name. Give it a try.
Or did they have to find a passage from the Great Lakes to the ocean? Because eventually they did, but that must have taken a while. I don't know. History people in chat are like, oh my god, Hannah's a dumb bitch. I know conspiracy theories and VHS tapes, okay? I dumped everything else.
Ooh.
Fine dining and breathing.
S I A.
It's pretty good.
H. Josiah.
Bet you'd like to write, Caroline. Tell her she's a fine sister.
Yeah, I'd like to. But she can't read.
So read it to her.
Can't. Every time I open my mouth to say something good, words won't come out.
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean, brother. It's love. Just tell her how you feel.
Michigan was founded in 1701. Oh, okay.
I can't. Ain't ready. I was saving up to buy our freedom. I was gonna marry her then. But I'm never gonna have enough money.
Look, the girl ain't after your money. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll write her a rap, okay? You can memorize it and then recite it to her.
What's a rap?
He's gonna teach this guy to rap.
Well, it's like poetry, but it's fresher. It's deaf. All right, now tell me, what do you like about her?
I like the way she mends my shirts.
You can't say that to a girl, man. You gotta talk about her eyes and the way she makes you feel when you're with her. Look, you let me take care of everything.
The Erie Canal, 1825. Okay, so that was completed 3 years after this. Okay. We have it here first, folks. Rap was invented before the Erie Canal. There you go.
Caroline?
Thanks, Profane Priestess. So it wasn't a state yet, but was a territory.
I gotta finish this wash.
This will only take a minute. I wrote something just for you.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I wanted to... Just listen. Well, I'm sitting on my bed late at night, thinking about you, girl, and that ain't right. Wondering where you are, who you with. Going crazy, girl. Yeah, I'm having a fit, 'cause I miss your smile and the way you walk. When you pass me by, I can hardly talk. I don't want to think you got someone new. Yeah, I want you, girl, if you'll have me too. From Jolly J. That's my rap name.
I hate this! That's my rap name!
My main tight fly squeeze. Caroline. TJ helped me some with the words.
I love you, Josiah.
His second choice was LL Kinte. That's bad.
I love you too, Caroline.
Caroline! Caroline! Master Cooper say he needs you in the house now.
You better get back to your work.
We'll surprise them. I'm moving up the date.
What?
Denmark, we can't. Hear me out. 20 years. I've planned this rebellion. 20 years. I've traveled around the world to seek out information. Everything I have done in this life has been focused on this moment. They may know there is a plan to take the city. So we'll move up the date and still take them by surprise. That's our advantage.
But how soon?
Only I will know that. And I'll send word when it's time. Be prepared to move any day. Now,
I don't know if that's... I understand from like an OPSEC point of view why you might do that, but also everyone's going to be so disorganized and not prepared that seems like not great. But I don't know.
We have ammunition. We have more gunpowder. And one of our brothers has stolen fuses from the arsenal, but we'll need more.
We can keep the powder and the fuses at the shipyard.
Can we also hide weapons there?
Yeah, we can hide them in one of the warehouses.
Josiah, we'll need your help. Hide the weapons in your wagon and take them to Gullah's shipyard. Ned, if the governor hears more than just rumors about the insurrection, you must tell me immediately.
I will.
He may strike you with the rod. He may raise the club against you. And in a very short time, his burden will fall from your shoulder, and his yoke from your neck.
Amen.
And the yoke will be destroyed.
Yes, Lord.
Amen.
Amen. Yo, Isaac, man, I can't hang. I gotta crash out.
Things different where you come from, TJ?
Yeah, they're different. I mean, around here, we're tied up like animals, Isaac.
TJ, whatever you do, don't go through that swamp. You may not make it.
Paragox, thanks for following.
How does Josiah get to move around?
Josiah's a high out. He gets passes from Master Cooper.
Welcome to the channel. Hope you like it.
Passes.
You there! Where do you think you're going?
Master Cooper's plantation, sir. I'm a hire out.
See you pass.
Don't you be lingering now, boy. You get on back to your plantation.
Yes, sir.
I'm not riding a horse, I'm traveling.
Hurry! I've just seen patrollers.
And that's why I whistled, and I'm yelling right now, even though that was 30 seconds ago.
Good. I'll send word when it's time. Be careful now.
I can help you. We'll be punished if we get caught. I ain't worried about Cooper. Anyway, it's he and the other slave owners that should be punished. All right. How far'd you get? First page. Now, do you see any words that you know? The, a, and. This word is to. Make. Make. Men. Men. To make men. What's that word, TJ? I don't know how it starts. Begins with an E. Okay. Equal. Equal. To make men equal. Oh.
You teaching him to like sight read? Because he's not really doing phonics.
Deaf, homie. What does equal mean? Equal. That we're all the same. You know, like equal rights. You know, we have the same rights as Cooper or anybody else. We don't. We don't have the same rights as Master Cooper. Well, you're right. I mean, slaves don't have the same rights as slave owners. We ain't equal to white folks, no how. Hey. Don't think like that. All right? I mean, this slavery thing it's a psych. It's a mind game. They want you to think that you're not as good as them so that they can work you to death.
See, this scene works. If this was the tone of, like, the whole thing, And I'm not saying you can't do a few fish out of water things for, like, levity, because it's a serious topic, so I get every once in a while you maybe want to, you know. This is the first time I feel like he's taken this seriously and is actually actively engaging in a serious way with the discussion at all. Like, this is interesting. Over halfway through the movie, we finally get an interesting scene.
It's just that blacks don't have legal rights. But years from now, there'll be a civil war, and slaves will be free. Then we'll have our legal rights. Not all of them.
Oh.
You see, it's gonna take a...
I don't know who's seen American Gods, but it reminds me of a scene with Anansi on a slave ship. It's quite good. I'd recommend you look it up.
About another 100 years. Then there's gonna be people like Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. And they're gonna fight for our legal rights. How you knew all this? It ain't happened yet. I'm from the future. Say, Josiah, you know that pass you used to go to town?
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have another one of those laying around, would you? Master Cooper keep them in the library, in the big house. Zeke can't even get at them. Yeah. There's a world of difference between me and Zeke.
When they just think he's nuts. I mean, probably. That would probably even require more explanation. We take for granted the concept of time travel today, but that concept wasn't as widespread back then. Like, H.G. God damn it, I always do this. H.G. Wells. H.G. Wells' The Time Machine was like an early piece of fiction to deal with the concept of moving in time. So like there were like legends and myths and like folk tales about like people falling asleep and waking up in the future. Think Rip Van Winkle. There's a similar I think Japanese, I want to say, folklore story of someone falling asleep and waking up in the future. But the concept of like going to the past is more recent than you would actually think. Like the last like 150 years, like the 1910, I think, Time Machine was published. So I don't know. That's just a thing though, because I'm into time travel fiction, and there's a book called The History of Time Travel that's pretty interesting in terms of how the tropes and thought of traveling through time came to be prevalent. Kind of interesting. Donnie Darko, yes, the classic folk tale, Donnie Darko. Hold on, I gotta fix this. If my 50s time machine and my Guy Ritchie time machine aren't next to each other, it's gonna drive me crazy. We did it. When was Yankee and King Arthur's Court published? Before this, that was Samuel Clemens. So, or rather, before The Time Machine is what I was trying to say. But again, that's like getting knocked on the head. Although I guess that's what happened to this guy too. So that's probably a good example. Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court. For the record, the book I have does mention a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court. I just forgot it. That's on me. Gonna end so badly for him. Jesus Christ, there's still 40 minutes left in this.
Morning, gents. Fine day, ain't it?
Look what we have here.
Looks like this boy thinks he's free to roam the countryside, Jarvis.
I just going into town from Massacupa. I got my pass right here.
Think you can outrun these horses?
You care to put some money on it? Morning, Zeke. Zeke, how can you do this?
Oh, I knew they were gonna do this scene. I knew they were gonna do this.
I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
You're right, Kitsune Cavalier. It's specifically the time machine, the device itself.
Boy, you ain't gonna never run away from this plantation again.
And the concept of time as a fourth dimension.
Zeke, it's not even your plantation, man. I mean, you're a slave just like me. Oh, yeah? Like you, huh?
Oh, don't lay on your back. Oh god, okay, he's gonna lay down.
Oh. I know you brave, TJ. Go on and holler if you have to.
No. It's just making me stronger. More determined to run away.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they didn't, like, do anything.
I do listen. You're talking riddles, you know. Find a tree and help others. I do for myself.
And this is what it gets you.
Why we got to go through this? Why do any of us got to go through this?
I don't think the slave catchers would care, but I think the quote-unquote master would probably care. Like, if he considers... I hate even talking around this, it just feels gross. These people that he considers his chattel probably wouldn't be thrilled if one of them died, because then he has to buy another human being. Jesus Christ.
Each of us has to find our own answers. I hope we're learning something. You, me, all of us. Maybe even Massacupan, Zeke. All of us.
They're just learning how to hurt people.
But you can learn how to help people. Get rid of all this ignorance and heal all this pain.
Ain't nobody helping me.
Fine. Let's see you reach around and put the salve on your own back.
I can't.
That's right, TJ. You can't. Nobody can. That's why you gotta do for others, and others do for you. If we can't figure out nothing else in this world, that one thing will get us through.
How you feeling, boy?
Well, I've been better.
Been what?
I hurt.
The last runaway Zeke caught up with, he crippled for life. Understand?
Yes?
Master.
Yes, Master.
Are you looking at me?
No, Master.
They told me you were unusually bright. You must understand, there is a certain order in this world.
Yes. You the master, and I'm the slave.
And I am responsible for you. All of you, I feed you and I clothe you and I give you shelter. It's also my responsibility to discipline you when you do not obey me.
Please tell me this guy dies by the end of the movie.
Hand me that book.
I think we at
Which
least
one, sir?
deserve that.
What's the title?
Title. What do you know about titles?
Oh, I'd like to hear the titles of the books, sir. This sounds right good to me.
It is missing. Damn. That book was very special to me.
Man, my back is killing me. And that I'm gonna get that Zeke. He's gonna pay for whipping me. Cooper, too. They're gonna learn not to mess with TJ. Elected.
Okay, he's doing phonics now.
What that mean?
Well,
Trey says, so the way I'm talking about this is gross, but from a raw financial standpoint, slaves averaged 3 to 5 grand in modern cost. That isn't something that the average person could have afforded. And to some degree, they were seen as an asset that could be leased out to the average person. That's why a small percentage of whites owned slaves, but the whole South was propped up by it. The economy of people forcing other people into labor and treating them like fucking chattel is just like my least favorite goddamn topic.
When people have the right to vote, they choose their representatives.
Lucifer, how's it going?
You know, they elect their representatives. One man, one vote.
Master Cooper got a lot of votes. He get one vote for himself and more votes for however many slaves he got.
I understand that broadly that's true in terms of the 3/5 compromise for, like, federal elections. Am I about to be horrified and find that in state and local elections, slave owners got extra votes for their slaves? Is that a thing outside of just the 3/5 compromise? Because holy shit.
Man, this master stuff...
They did? Oh my god.
...is tired. He ain't no master to me. He was looking for that book today. He took it out of the library.
The 3/5 compromise was for number of seats in the House of Representatives.
Don't you see?
I'm talking about, like, state and local elections, not federal.
Hey, man, I wouldn't get you in any
because the population matters in terms of how many representatives you get in the House. And the 3/5 compromise was they will count 3/5 of people classified as slaves for the population totals of those states.
Zeke, on the other hand, that's a different story.
So, like, the state as a whole would get more representation, but what he was saying was literally, like, the owner of this plantation gets extra votes in elections.
Caroline, make sure you get them shirts clean for Master Cooper leave for town. Here, eat. Have some sauce. Bring out the flavor.
I just don't feel like it, Motilla.
You got to keep up your strength.
God damn, that's a lot of sauce. Oh, this is gonna be extremely hot sauce, isn't it?
What is this stuff?
Hot pepper sauce. I makes it myself. But I ain't never seen nobody take to it like you done.
It's good. It's real good. And tell me what's in it.
Can't say it. It's a secret. But I will give you a jar. Just don't use too much.
Chekhov's hot sauce. Don't know what this is gonna get used for later, but it's coming out in the climax. It's gonna smash it in someone's face or spill it in, like, Zeke's face or something to get away. Or he'll drink it all and shit so hard he propels himself back to the 90s.
It's working, Motilla. I can't get off the plantation. What if I can never get back? I mean, I'll be here for the rest of my life.
TJ, you gotta have faith. It'll come.
Yeah. It'll come.
Okay, he's using it immediately. That wasn't as much setup as I was expecting.
Evening, Zeke. Brought your food early. Yeah, sure was hot today, wasn't it? A man could work up quite a thirst in this heat.
This is the most conspicuous. Why wouldn't you just wait and let him come to it on his own accord? He's gonna know it's you now.
Drink with my meal.
Patience. I know he said my man, but the caption said mommy. And oh boy, the implications of that.
Maybe I'll have something then.
I also would have accepted he drinks it like nothing, then TJ goes, drink some, and it's hot, and it turns out Zeke is just very accustomed to tasting very hot food. Either bit would have worked. Smash him in the head. Smash him in the head. Now's your opportunity.
What's wrong, Zeke? Sick? I better get Master Cooper.
Trey says, quick PSA, but if anyone brings up that there was pre-American slavery, well, that is true. U.S. Southern slavery was uniquely terrible. To the degree which human life was commodified was appalling to the majority of the world. Yes. Chattel slavery. fucking awful, even by the standards of slavery. Gotta be... I'm not gonna rate the worst things human beings have ever done to each other. Certainly on the list, though.
You sick? Need water?
Oh, the book. Smart.
How did you get this book? Answer me.
I don't know.
Stole this book from my library.
No, sir. I don't take nothing. You don't give me that. No. No, sir.
Jesus Christ, the fact that, like, oh God. I understand that Zeke is a problem. I understand that he's, I get it. I understand that he's, I get what he's doing, but, like, the smile he's giving at him being beat, I'm not thrilled with.
I wouldn't take nothing from you.
Josiah.
Oh fuck, did that have the plans in it? You stupid motherfucker, you just ruined the revolt. Oh my god, you idiot.
Yes, sir, Master. Did you steal this book?
Oh no, it just had the note in it. Okay. Okay.
Answer me, did you steal this book? You can read and write.
Oh, the off-key Dixie is creepy.
You gotta come, he's whooping you real bad.
Get his head up. You'll be ready for town tomorrow.
Thanks for the link, Harold Elbelman. I'm gonna read that later, though. I'm already like, this is depressing.
We gotta make sure ain't no infection.
No, till I'm scared.
Josiah's strong. He'll pull through.
Caroline. Don't try to talk.
Where's TJ?
He wants you.
I'm sorry. Don't feel too good. I'm really sorry, homie. Was it your fault? I took the book. Yeah, I didn't know that the note was in there. I need you to help me.
Anything you say, brother. There's a man, Denmark VC. You remember? He lives on Bull Street. Tell him what happened. Tell him why I can't come to town. You do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This where Denmark VC lives?
What you want?
I gotta see Mr. VC.
You don't see no one.
Look, it's important. I got a message from Josiah.
We are all human beings. But the laws in this country put us in the category of an animal and give us no human rights.
Yes, yes.
The time has come, brothers and sisters. The moment of our destiny draws near. We are no different than the children of Israel in Egypt's land. Just as the God of Moses delivered his Hebrew children from bondage, he is ready to set free his African people today. We are prepared for battle. We will win.
Wonder if a plague of locusts hit the antebellum South, if they would have gotten the message.
Struggle for
probably not.
Our freedom. We move forward in the strength of his grace.
Deep Lord says, should have kept the book in a file. Nah, I'm good on this one. Have bits, Hannah. I'm sad now. Wait. I don't get it. Book in a file. I don't get it.
Great power. For we are now the chosen people.
That's right.
Go with God.
Oh, Flash Pocket. I read it as file.
You're Josiah's friend.
Yes. What you said today was real powerful. You made this?
Yes. It's for one of my children. I send them things to remember me by.
Remember you?
They are all in slavery. I have to get special permission from the people that the law says are their owners. And to see them, to hold them.
I'm sorry.
I have a son just like you. Josiah sent you.
Yes, that's right. See, Josiah got beat real bad. He can hardly move.
Did they make him talk?
Talk? No. I mean, I don't know anything about that. See, what happened was that Josiah stole a book, and I took it from him. Because I needed to get off that plantation real bad. See, I figured that I could make it look like Zeke, the slave driver, took the book. And that way, everyone would be on Zeke's case, and I could bust a move on old Cooper. I could get out of there. It never meant for Josiah to get caught.
You should never do anything to expose one of your brothers or your sisters to the lash. Not Josiah, not even the slave driver. This is how our enemies keep us down. They divide us. You hear?
sir.
Can you read?
Well, yes, I was helping Josiah learn.
Well, teaching a brother to read is a good thing. Usually, they cut a person's hand off for trying to learn to read or write. Sometimes they are killed. You see, an education is a mighty, mighty weapon. Take a message back to Josiah for me. Tell him this. When the clock strikes 8, the dance begins.
He's kind of indisposed. You were just told he can't.
Handle this. The money.
Yes. Don't worry. Money is one thing I can handle.
Don't fail me.
Thank you. Well, you look like a lady who's very particular about what she serves her family. Now, equality comes first. They are special every day. Yes, there we go. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he brought the shades with him when he traveled back in time.
Right on up and look at these veggies. Huh? Take a good look and take what you want. This is the freshest stuff in the market. You don't need to go anyplace else. Stay right here. Thank you very much.
Is he gonna get, like, accused of something by one of the other proprietors of, like, a stall because he's selling stuff better and they can say anything about him because, you know, he's black and it's the 1800s?
Appreciate a good day to you, sir.
I've asked the Secretary of War to send federal troops, and I've doubled the men on the arsenals.
Perhaps we should call off the reception.
But if we do that, they'll know something's wrong. No, I think we should carry on as if nothing's happened.
Excuse me, Governor. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I'll see the men out. We can't even trust our most faithful servants.
Governor, do we even know who the ringleaders are?
We haven't found out yet. The man we arrested knew nothing. I have another source. That's how I was able to find out the date.
You're sure your source will lead us to the ringleaders?
If he wants his freedom, he will.
Wonder who his source is.
How did it go?
Great. Sold out.
The money. I'm staying in town for the rest of the week. You, Josiah, and Zeke will work the governor's reception on Sunday. Mortilla will show you the formal uniforms.
Master Cooper, Josiah cannot work
His fault, not
yeah,
mine.
Zeke would make
I want
sense.
the three of you at the reception ready to work. For you.
Raise your arm. A little bit more. Oh, I'm sorry, Josiah. I know it hurts. Okay. I'm sorry.
He's no good. He's not gonna be able to fight.
I'll just take this old one and wash it for you.
Caroline, I want you to be my wife.
Oh, he's so dead. He's 2 days away from retirement,
got to get
too.
back to my wash.
Caroline. Come over here. You got work to do.
Lanny.
I cut a deal with some of the other vendors. You know, sell some of their stuff for a percentage, that is. I want you and Caroline to have that.
from me. I'm real sorry about what happened.
Did you talk to VC?
Oh, yeah, I saw him. He gave me a message to give to you. When the clock strikes 8, the dance begins.
Wow, he fucked up this whole rebellion so bad.
Yeah. What's wrong, man?
That means it'll happen during the reception.
What'll happen?
I can't say.
Hey, Master Cooper wants you, me, and Zeke to work that reception. I told him you weren't feeling well. But anyway, if you guys are gonna throw down, will you let me know?
Master Cooper wants Zeke Day to watch us. Make sure I do my share of the work.
It's the opposite of a fun fact, Harold Elberman. The sad fact.
Man, Zeke's always trying to be somebody he's not. Wonder when he's gonna learn that black don't rub off. Josiah, just wanna tell you now, in case I don't get a chance to later. Just wanna say thanks. Thanks for being my friend. I've learned a lot from you. I'm getting out, Isaac.
You know what to do to run away.
Like 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I know. But I'd rather face that and be free than to look at this life every day. Just wish that you could come with me.
You go on. You're my future now.
There's a lot of you I'm gonna take with me.
Yeah.
You okay? Hey, Josiah, you don't look so hot.
Yeah, I'm okay, man. I'm fine.
Yeah, we're gonna watch some fun stuff after this, because holy shit.
TJ, I need you to take my place tonight at 7. Could you do that for me?
No problem. You sure there's nothing else bothering you, man? Because if it's VC, you know, I get it.
Just be there at 7.
That's the tree.
How many men are committed now?
150, and we'll pick up more as we move through the streets.
Good. John?
At least 100.
Josiah will meet his men outside of Charleston.
Are you sure Josiah got the message?
I'm sure. Good. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? My chosen men, go now and do what has to be done.
My favorite time travel movie. Back to the Future Part 2. Quantum Leap's a TV show.
Why is Zeke trying to get Master Cooper's attention?
Don't know. Just remember to take my place tonight at 7. Okay?
Josiah, do you believe me when I say that I'm from a different time? From the future?
I don't know, TJ. I don't think you'd lie to me.
You take care of yourself. Take care of Caroline.
Absolutely precise, Climax. You fell off of your horse.
No, excuse me, Master Cooper.
It was on a Sunday, and Ezekiel, I am trying to instruct Mr. Meese. It was on a Sunday. Your horse, not mine. And you fell off. It was right in front of church.
Yeah, that pretty much seems to be it, Baja.
TJ, you gotta do for others and have others do for you.
I've helped others. I gave them the money. I'm getting out of here.
Don't just think of yourself.
TJ asked him about it, but Josiah wouldn't say anything. He just kept saying to take his place at 7. He kept asking TJ to do that. I'll come to you because I thought it was important.
TJ has joined with Bessie. Well done, Zeke, but you must do something else for me. Go back, keep an eye out for Josiah. Let me know when he leaves and where he goes.
Yes, sir, Master.
Redeemed yourself, Ezekiel.
Where you been?
Eat shit, Zeke.
Where did Josiah go?
Down here. Come on. Come on.
You know about the plan.
How do you know?
TJ told me. I don't know how he found out. We'll be lucky if we get back alive.
Go on back. Go! Then you don't know nothing. Ain't no one talks. Well, son, for the first time in my life, I had hope.
If TJ's right with his stories, there'll come a time. Maybe not for us, but for our children.
That's depressing. Not even your children, really. More like your children's children. And even then, like, Jim Crow is gonna be a thing, and segregation, and oh, what a shit show.
He should be here by now. I mean, we gotta get out of here.
Josiah.
TJ, we got to run away.
I'm going too.
No, Caroline, it's best you stay here.
I belong with you, Josiah, no matter what.
Look, we got to go now. We can get to the river right here. Let's go.
They said don't go. They literally shoot people at the river. They expressly said that to you earlier. I'm surprised it wasn't Chekhov's hot sauce. It was Chekhov's river.
No. Whoa. This way. Well, they ain't gonna make it to the river. It's too far.
TJ, nothing but trouble since I bought him. His fault.
All right, what now? We gotta cross the field to get to the river.
What are some things you'd change if time travel was possible? Stop Reagan from getting elected. There's one. Profane Priestess with a link of some kind. Oh, that is a great fucking clip. I can't play it, though, because it's from American Gods. So I don't think I can play it. Great, though.
Don't do Josiah can't run.
I'm all right. I can make it. I just need to get across this field.
Don't worry. You can make it.
What about you?
I'm gonna take care of them.
Sorry, that froze for a sec. It was my fault.
God bless you, TJ.
I think I heard something over here.
Master Cooper! Zeke! Yeah, over here! Yeah, boy, am I glad to see you. Seen Josiah? Been looking for him. He went outside, and that's the last I saw him. That's when you asked me about him. Remember, Zeke?
Don't lie to me. Where are they?
You know he's talking about. Josiah. Where's Josiah and Caroline?
They've escaped to freedom. You don't own them anymore. You may own Zeke. You don't own them. You don't own me.
Oh, shit! Oh, okay, he's just waking up in the future. Okay.
These homeboys are gonna be alive, man. You know it. Oh, back with us.
You all right?
How you feeling?
Yeah, it's Mr. Mosby.
TJ, man, it's me, Crunch.
Crunch. I'm glad to see you.
All right, move it out. Move it out now.
Oh, man. It's good to be home.
What? Where you been?
It's in Charleston, South Carolina.
Homie, you hit your head too hard. We better get you to a doctor.
No, I'm serious, man. I was back in Charleston. I was back in 1822, man. I was a slave.
Right, homie, right.
I'm telling you, man, it was worse than what you read about. I mean, we were treated like animals. Josiah got whipped because of a book. A book!
Who's Josiah?
He and Caroline got away. I know they did.
Caroline?
Yeah, they were friends of mine, man. I helped them escape.
How'd you get away?
Mortilla told me.
He needs a CAT scan. Real bad.
I wonder if Denmark made it.
Denmark? Denmark Vesey? You met Denmark Vesey? Man, get real.
Crunch, I am serious. I was as close to him as I am to you right now. He could have gone to the North for freedom, man. But he decided to stay. Decided to stay and help his people. To help all of us.
What about your business?
I ain't about that anymore, man. I mean, you should have seen these people.
Oh yeah, this is a concussion. Severe personality
they were risking their lives
shift.
just to read. They were risking their lives for freedom.
See, man, that's what I've been trying to tell you.
Did the cop just give up on arresting him? Because remember, this started because the cop was going to arrest him. Did the cop just decide, well, he got hit by a car? That's double jeopardy. Like, that's not how anything works. I'm confused. It says, Mr. Mosby is great as long as you don't learn anything about a not great thing he did IRL. Yeah, we talked about that last time.
Future unless you know your past. Now, Crunch, you know a lot about history and all, right?
Right.
What happened to Denmark and the rest of it?
They didn't make it, man. They were lynched.
So they didn't make it. Others did. Others did, man. We will too.
You know it. Yeah, word.
That's it? You got inner lighted? And you're gonna... That's just it? Jesus. What did we learn? Look both ways before you cross the street if you're running away from a cop? What the fuck? What the fuck was... Alright, let's see what we're gonna watch. Something not horribly depressing. Jeesh. How about this? This is some kind of time travel thing. Seems like it won't be as depressing. This is called Time Slip. An unsold pilot. See if this is any good. Oh, that's certainly a title. Okay. John Taylor as the hacker. Sorry, H-Beard. H-Beard says, so if he hadn't messed up planting the book on Zeke, Denmark's uprising might have worked? I guess so! He fucked up history.
I knew it was just a matter of time before I found the right password, the key to the future. Once I found it, I knew the password would never change, promising me visions of tomorrow, of the world as it might be.
How? What?
I knew there was a password to the future. It was just a matter of time before I found it.
He's looking for the password to the future. Okay. Yeah, hack that timeline, or whatever. Hack the timeline. Isn't this literally a plot point in, oh god, what's that one, like, 30-minute movie that's, like, supposed to be super 80s? And there's Hacker Man and Triceracop. They hack time in that. Fury. Gotta see these graphics. He did it. He hacked time. You can tell because the vector graphics went round. This is just shitty time tunnel. This is just time tunnel, but with a worse, way lower budget. Okay. Mad Max car.
Greg Shanklin is one of the lucky ones. In a brutal world of mass unemployment and civil strife, he has a job.
Wait,
But
is
Greg...
this like an anthology show? It's called Time Slip, so I'm assuming each episode was supposed to be a different future story, and the intro is literally just a framing device? Okay, he hacked the future, and now we're watching an anthology series.
Makes a mistake.
The taxi kind of looks like one of the taxis from Heavy Metal. If anyone knows Heavy Metal.
Simple human error. In a company run by computers, where personal relationships are banned, he has fallen in love.
Good evening, Mr. Shanklin.
Hello, Lee. Everything okay?
Yes, we're at security status green, but there's an urgent message for you from personnel.
I'll take it in my office.
00. Good evening, Mr. Shanklin. 18th?
Thank you, Billy.
You're looking cheerful tonight?
I don't know why when I have to work night shifts.
I expect it's the pay.
Why does the elevator have a personality? You don't need to watch Heavy Metal 2000. Don't worry about it. Not worth it.
18. Have a nice one.
Candy, wake up, please.
Good evening, Greg.
Any messages?
Just personnel. They want to talk to you. Said it's urgent.
I know. I'll get to that in a minute.
Can't even see his
What's
lips, and I
happening on
could
the
tell that was
credit
ADR.
Since 1800 hours, there have been 3 credit card violations. I have informed the police computers, but you have to confirm it, okay?
If you say so.
Greg, I require human confirmation.
Confirmed.
Thank you.
Ashley says, sorry if this brings the mood down, but do you have any advice for trans women who can't stand looking in the mirror? I just randomly caught a glimpse of myself, and I don't like it. Oh, you're gonna have to let me know if you... if you figure that one out.
Next, one of our vice presidents, Alan Stockdale, has gone 17,000 points over his credit rating. What shall I do?
He's been having fun.
18, please, Billy.
Sorry, Jenny, no can do.
Oh, come on.
Executive assistants don't have access to that level.
Don't give me a hard time.
This is Lee, the security program. Why do you wish to go to 18?
I need to have a conversation.
Those are tactical bangs.
With Mr. Shanklin.
You do not have security clearance.
You're
should have
fine,
left the upper
Ashley.
building at 1800 hours. It is now 1810.
I had extra work to do.
Resource center.
I want to see Mr. Shanklin, and he will wish to see me. Ask him. He is a controller.
He's not your controller.
Just ask him, please.
Secretarial Assistant Jenny Lane is seeking clearance for 18.
That's fine, Lee. Let her come up.
Shall we start on the late payment clients now?
Not now.
Greg, concentrate on your work.
And, got the surveillance until further notice?
You know I'm not allowed to do that, Greg.
Oh, Candy.
Yes, Greg?
Well, how about some music, then? Something soft and sexy.
I am an accounts package, not a recreation module.
Have a nice one.
This is terrible so far, by the way. I love retrofuturism, especially like 80s, 90s retrofuturism, because there just seems to be less of it around than there is of like 50s futurism or even 60s futurism. But this is fucking bad. Like, this is so boring so far.
Jenny, hi.
Greg, I can't stay long. We've got to talk.
The most boring version of the 90s,
What's the
80s
matter?
future.
We have to stop seeing each
Just
other.
gray.
Just like that? Why?
It's the company. They found out.
be all right.
No, it won't be all right. You know the rules.
Greg,
And
Executive
so
Alan
do
Stockdale is
I.
seeking another credit extension.
Candy, not now.
But it can't work, you and me. You know that. It's hopeless.
They not allowed to have relationships?
He's claiming executive status.
Candy, please shut up.
We'll talk about it tomorrow, okay?
I am not allowed to ignore priority one request when there is a controller on duty.
You're literally a light bar taped to a triangle. Shut up.
Listen carefully.
Yes, Greg?
We are not here. You will change the records to show that we have both left the building until I tell you we're back. In fact, take us off the recognition system completely.
That is against the rules.
Greg, what are you doing?
Candy, do as I tell you.
I'm a little confused. You can just tell your... In this totalitarian dystopian future, you can just tell your AI thing to just break the rules? Kind of feels like you shouldn't be able to do that. Like, that should be hard-coded in, like some kind of fascist 3 laws of robotics, where like, no, you cannot subvert the fascist rules just because your owner says so. Seems weird. The chick is from Farscape? Oh, okay.
We're going up to the conference suite where we can get a bit of
Jim Henson's work is impeccable.
privacy.
And you are not to interrupt me unless it's a matter of life or death. Do you understand that?
Yes, Greg.
$19. Have a nice one.
Thank you, Billy.
I don't have clearance for this floor.
Candy,
Yes, Greg?
we're going offline now.
How? Why can he just ask his computer to do that? I feel like, did he hack it? I feel like they should have established that if he hacked it. Can they just do this? What are the stakes right now? The rules of suspense to me, at least as Hitchcock put it, suspense works if you know what the stakes are, right? If 2 people sit in a room and all of a sudden there's an explosion, that's not suspense. You might be surprised, but that's not suspense. Suspense is when there's a scene of 2 people sitting at a table and then the camera cuts under the table and you see a bomb with a timer. You, the audience, know what the stakes are, even if the characters don't. It's the opposite here? What are they doing? Clearly they're not supposed to be doing this, but what's the bomb? Like, what's the consequence here? What are they doing? What are the bounds of what the rules of this world are? Are they already caught? Is the computer stuff helping or hurting? I don't know what's happening. I can't follow the plot because I don't know the rules. What are the rules? What are the rules? What are the rules?
I don't want to lose you.
I missed the thing we watched last week about the guy who was straight in the world of all gay people. At least that was funny.
You know we're not allowed to get involved with controllers. We'll lose our jobs.
We've known that from the start.
Greg, reality isn't in here with your electronic slaves. Reality's out there. No work on the street. You're one of the lucky ones.
They set us up the bomb? How so?
We can work it out.
Helicopters, because dystopia.
This is a public system security message. The building is now unoccupied and all floors will switch sensors and surveillance systems to security channels. This is standard night procedure under control protocol 1197853. All programs will clear buffers to backing store and go dormant when ready.
Exception, credit scan programs.
Noted.
1 second. I have to use the bathroom real quick. I will return in a moment. Don't go anywhere. And if you do, come back. Deep Lord says, just making an internet meme deep cut. And then there's a link. Oh, God.
What happened? Someone set up the bomb.
Someone set us up the bomb. You turn off the DVD thing.
Total block surveillance.
But Hannah, your thing now looks like VHS, so why is there a DVD screensaver? That's incongruent and doesn't make sense. Shut up. I know. Okay, they're gonna fuck. Cool. Hold on, how much do they actually fuck here? Give me a sec. Gotta check their amount of fucking they do. This is on YouTube, but like, yeah, that's saucy. We'll skip that. That's some saucy stuff right there for YouTube. Yeah, I think I saw a little bit of a nip. It was just barely, but it was enough. Let me make sure there's no more sacks. Now we're good.
Intruder alert. Isolate for interrogation.
You want the boobies? You are on a device right now where you can see all of the boobs that have ever existed virtually. Why is Pepperoni Jabroni trying to sell us Russian war bonds?
Interrogation.
Why aren't you buying, though? What's with the smooth jazz? That was their fuck music. Does anyone fuck to ska? There's gotta be one person out there, or two people, I guess, at least, who are like, yeah, we get down to ska music. That's the impression that I get. Dun, 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 dun,
All lights on 18 through 20 to maximum.
Why are these lights so bright?
This is how you set up tension. See? That's a good one.
A ticking bomb means trouble for Batman and Robin.
Holy, breaking and entering! It's Batgirl!
Quick, Batgirl. Untie us before it's too late.
It's already too late. I've worked for you a long time, and I'm paid less than Robin. Same job, same employer means equal pay for men and women.
No time for jokes, Batgirl.
It's no joke. It's the federal equal pay law.
Holy act of Congress!
If you're not getting equal pay, contact the Wage and Hour Division, U.S. Department of Labor.
Bruce Wayne's an asshole, apparently.
At least they came on. Thank you, Candy.
Identify yourselves.
You know me, Lee.
I am an authorized security program. Identify yourselves.
Greg Shanklin, Controller, Credit Division.
Identification refused.
What are you talking about, Lee? Go to backup systems on the recognition net.
Backup confirms no identity match.
Oh my god, did they accidentally actually permanently delete their identities, and in this future world, everyone's digital identity is like, you need it? He accidentally sob-sitted himself in a world where you need an ID to use the elevator.
Check it out with personnel files.
I should be doing that.
Please identify yourselves.
I have, for God's sake. Candy? Candy, wake up, please.
I really want the
Candy?
robot from Rocky 4 to come out and murder them. And I want it to say, "Happy birthday, Polly," while it does it.
You will use the elevator to go to detention suite on 26.
It's like Asimov and Kafka had a baby.
Greg.
Robotic bureaucracy. The horror of robotic bureaucracy.
Told you they knew about us.
Well, it can't just be that. The damn thing doesn't recognize us.
So now what?
Back to my office.
They're not gonna let you.
Intruders are to be isolated from 18 and moved to 26. Maintain security status amber.
Lee, can you see me?
I see you. Identify yourself.
I am Gregory Shanklin. I work here. This is my floor. My office is through there. I'm Senior Credit Controller. Check with the accounts program known as Candy.
You have no access to any programs except security.
Greg, if Lee thinks this building has been infiltrated, then we...
You will proceed to the elevator and go directly to detention suite.
You're gonna get use out of this stairwell. Oh, they needed to ADR that. Holy crap. I cannot understand a single thing they're saying. Nothing I can do about that.
Implement voice enhancement.
Oh no, okay, I see. It's a Hal moment. He's lip reading.
We can climb. Seal it.
Intruders inflicting damage to block.
Peep Lord says, "Everyone stop what you're doing. I just, bought a set of nail clippers on base with a rubber sleeve around the body. I thought it was some stupid upselling gimmick. It catches your fingernail clippings. Nothing on the package indicated this feature. When did this technology get developed? Do our geopolitical adversaries know about the power of our military? And Ashley One-Up says, I guess Twilight Zone spoiled us when it comes to good storytelling and interesting twists. Twilight Zone, Outer Limits, amazing stories, Ray Bradbury Theater, Roald Dahl's Extraordinary Tales, Monsters, Creepshow, Tales from the Dark Side. Yeah, there's some good ones. Night Gallery. Night Gallery's pretty good. Freddy's Nightmares. My Freddy's Nightmares over there. It's a bootleg. Alfred Hitchcock presents the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, which are two separate shows. One Step Beyond. You mean beyond one step one? What was the one that was the Gooby of Twilight Zone again? Gooby? What's Gooby? What? I never caught Thriller.
You can bypass. We can kill him.
On the 20th and 30th, there are manual override terminals. We can bypass Lee. We can kill him.
Implement security status red. Prevent access to level 30. Erase intruders. Erase intruders.
Again, wow, they really want this staircase to be like the location because it's cheap to shoot in. Yikes.
Erase intruders.
Thrilling watching people steadily jog upstairs.
It's electric.
It's electric.
Acid gas. They must have switched it to the air conditioning vent.
Yeah, they should have gone to detention and hoped a human showed up at some point.
Instructions to internal electric supply program. Patch 4,000 volts across fire door circuits.
Greg!
I'm all right.
Come on, the door!
I know what to do. No intruder known. Personnel only.
Activate vacuum zone. Level 30, area B. Erase intruders. Erase intruders.
That's such a strange thing they have. They made it so you can turn this room into a vacuum? Why would you ever need this room to not have any air in it? What? Because that's a cheap way to kill them. You just have to act like they can't get oxygen.
Not gonna work. Can't get through.
Come on, it's gonna collapse.
Oh wow, that was the best take. Come on, it's gonna collapse. Literally, Femboy 911 had a better line read on "I'm gonna collapse" than that guy had.
But it's our last chance.
I'm sorry.
What's the password? A second plane has hit the Femboy.
Activate total block vacuum. Erase intruders in 30 seconds.
Peachbeard says, a buddy cop comedy starring
Erase in 15
Willie
seconds.
Scott and Short Round would be less irritating than this. And Chicken Bit says a second femboy has hit the flesh pocket. Oh no.
Lee, are you listening? All right. We'll go to the detention suite, okay? We'll do whatever you want.
Oh my god, they showed it twice because they didn't get the coverage they needed. Fuck off. Oh, third time? Wow. This is a really bad pilot. I see why no one picked this up. This is bad. Like, I normally try and have some redeeming thing to say about stuff we watch, because usually even in something bad, there's something you can point out, like, oh, the production design, or this particular line, or this joke, or this prop. Nothing in this has been good. This has been terrible. This has been mediocre at best at every step. Peoplord says, can you keep Catboy milk in a flesh pocket? Oh, God. Like, I don't feel like anyone involved in this actually gave a shit about, like, anthologies or speculative sci-fi. They were just like, these are popular. Do one of these.
You ready? 5.
Like, even the computer voice is, like, boring. And this is my legacy. Could be worse.
Hi, Greg.
Candy? Where have you been? What happened?
I shut down the whole computer. Lee was going to kill you.
You knew?
Sure I knew. I was monitoring.
All along?
Sure.
Why didn't you reply? Why didn't you do something, for God's sake?
You told me not to. You asked me to cancel you off the recognition system. You asked me to alter the database so the building looked empty. And you told me not to interrupt you unless it was a matter of life or death. I only do what you tell me.
We get it.
Restore all systems except Lee. What can you do for Jenny?
Power indicators show serious energy loss.
Can you take me to resource?
Wait, what? Is she a robot? Is this about robosexuality all along? Is that the twist?
I love you.
Oh, this sucks. What? That's just a random, that's like Mad Lib sci-fi twist. And it turns out she was a robot. Like, that's, did they like pull out of a hat which sci-fi trope they were gonna end this with? It turns out they were aliens all along, and they're actually landing on Earth. Like, you could pick, oh, let's book another one. This was actually in the past, and history is cyclical. Oh, wait, I got another one. Let's see. One of them was a time traveler trying to set the other up for a future that will save everyone but doom them. It's just random. It's just fucking random. This is terrible. Really makes you think, doesn't it? It doesn't, though. It doesn't. There's no connection thematically between these things happening. It's like the wheel of morality. Also, you know how you charge your robot with a big laser beam? I don't even understand that reference, Halloween Town.
Hope you had a pleasant evening.
Eventful.
Greg, there is still a message from personnel.
All right, I'll take it now.
Robotics have complained about you interfering with one of the secretarial assistant modules. This violation will be ignored, but next time you will be in serious trouble.
Wheel of morality, turn,
Yeah.
turn,
You
turn.
really
Teach
need
us
me
the
to-
lesson that we should learn.
Back there, didn't you?
Yes, Candy.
Good night, Mr. Shanklin. Have a nice one.
Oh yeah, and then the fucking intro guy.
Greg had forgotten one simple rule. Computers are like children. The smarter they get, the more careful you have to be about what you say in front of them.
That's it? That's your Rod Serling moment? That's your wrap-up monologue? Submitted for your approval. Fucking canceled. Age paired with a link. And oh, yeah, that was bad. That was quite bad. That was quite bad. Let's see. What do we have? That's the wrong one. Okay, I think we're probably done for the day. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Sorry for the issues at the beginning of the stream. I'll tinker with this before tomorrow's stream and iron out some of these issues and like weird audio stuff. And things should be good. If anyone has any suggestions or anything for the layout or grievances, I guess put them on the Discord. I will be putting up the poll for tomorrow's costume, as it is costume month. 30 straight days of costumes. So that's good. Yeah, let's see who we're gonna do a raid for. Where the heck is my Chrome? Give me a sec. See who we're gonna raid on Twitch. Okay. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. I will see you soon. Let me figure out where to put this. Not that one. Twitch? No. Sorry, still getting used to where everything is in this new computer. There it is. 8 robosexuals in a Wendy's. Alright. I'll see everyone tomorrow, or at least those who can make it. Stream's probably going to be a little earlier. I have a play I'm going to later in the day. So, I'll be busy at the theater. But before that, we're going to hang out and do Sovereign Citizens. Chile has an update, and some other stuff has happened, so we'll check that out. See you then. Have a great night. Adios.